Thank you very much, Madam Deputy President. I'm humbled by your introduction. Very, very, very powerful. Thank you very much, Madam Deputy. Comrades, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ugandans, friends of Uganda in a very, very special way. The professionals, the dissidents, Ugandans that love Uganda, that decided not to relax and enjoy the comfort of America, but to use all your time, resources, and ability to fight for the freedom and rights of those that are home. I salute you today. Before I go any further, allow me again to ask you all to stand and we pay respect. Just this morning back home, there was a very big unfortunate occurrence. Like Nessie has mentioned, so far we've only counted 12, but they're still counting. Many of our people in my constituency, Shadow East, just about a kilometer and a half from my house, our fellow citizens have been buried in garbage. I want to request us to observe a moment of silence for them. May their souls rest in eternal peace. And may they get justice. Please take your seats. Like Comrade Ruby likes to mention it, and I agree with him, that everything that goes wrong in our country is because of Museveni, it's because of misgovernance. Imagine losing your people because of lack of a waste management plan. Museveni killed those people because he was in Chitezi a short while ago. Not to see how people are doing, but to ensure that his land grabbers are protected. He protected Chichoncho in Chitezi after grabbing people's land and evicting them. And up to now, there's not been injustice or a settlement. In the same place, this has happened. And I believe it continues to happen everywhere in the country. But that's it. And it continues to happen. That's why we're here. That's why we shall not stop this fight. Comrades, this afternoon, our debrief have been asked to break down our core values of what we believe in. That's my passion. I always want to be understood. It is important to note that in most of my communications, I try to ensure that I break down what we are about. Because people ask, even my old friends ask, in the ghetto they ask, BOBI, what are you about? Many of my old friends with whom we used to have our long dreads, with whom we used to enjoy our music, some don't understand me. They say, what are you guys up to? BOBI, you're the same person that used to tell us that politics is dirty. Why are you then in politics? You people put on OKUBYOGERA, we like it. When you chant, we like it. When you show up in a place, we like it because people gravitate to you. Some come to us because of the music. Others come to us because so many people follow us. But what is it that we are about? I'm glad that in these few minutes, that's what I'm requested to break down for you and those watching us from home. First of all, who are we here? In this convention, this is the UNA convention. For all the years we used to come to America for the convention, which convention I later understood that it was to discuss issues of Ugandans living in North America. Although, in many ways, it's a socializing event. You meet, you have fun, you live in different states in America, living in different states. It's like living in different countries. So that is once a year, an event of coming together. Is it why we are here? So who are we? In my view, ladies and gentlemen, we can break that down in many ways. But in my simple English, we are Ugandans or friends of Uganda from different backgrounds, different mindsets, different genders, different beliefs, different tribes, different religions, but with common pains and common aspirations. Yeah. The pain of our country, of our people. The pain of misrule and mismanagement. The pain of dictatorship. That's our common pain. Many of us have their personal issues. Oh, they killed my father, they killed my relatives, they evicted me from my land. But all those are pain, those are the injustices. And we share beliefs and hopes of a new Uganda, which new Uganda has been very ably broken down by our Secretary General. So we are Ugandans from different backgrounds, but with common dreams of a new Uganda. What do we want? What do we want? Somebody sees you came from prison yesterday, but today you're again agitating for change. What do you want? We want to remove Museveni. We want to remove a dictator. We should never be unclear about that. We want to remove the dictator who is the impediment to our progress as a country. To have a new Uganda. We want to remove the gang of thieves, of plunderers that took over our country 38 years ago. That is what we want. That is our main mission right now. It is not the ultimate. It is not the end in itself, but it is the first step. Because in Uganda, you cannot do anything unless if you remove the impediment. Then start afresh to build a new country. So that is what we want. Twagala kuja kwa Museveni. Tulibayekera. Manya bamutya. Neze ndimuyekera. Tenchi baka yeze kulira abayekera ndisa abayekera. The only difference ndife tuyekera Museveni mu mateeka. Buli kimu tukikola mu mateeka. The other difference is we are not violent. We are not criminals. No. At least we've not gone there yet. And we hope that we are not pushed there. Because while we believe in non-violence, family, I've said it many times that I'm worried that a time will come when I cannot stop those that want to free themselves by any means necessary. So that's what we are about. After removing Museveni, what do we want to replace him with? I believe you attentively listened to Comrade David Lewis, and that's exactly what we want to bring. The new Uganda, he has broken down what we want to replace Museveni's failed system with. That is the new Uganda that we want to bring. Now finally, what do we believe in? What are our core values? Because what you believe in is what you are. What you believe in is exactly what you are. So what do we believe in? Ladies and gentlemen, these are our core values. They are 6. And they go as follows. Discipline, that's number 1. Reliability, that's number 2. Integrity, that's number 3. Inclusiveness, that's number 4. Patriotism, that's number 5. And service, that's number 6. So what do we mean when we say discipline? When I was growing up, discipline meant, stopping every time you see an elder and greeting them. Discipline meant sitting well while you're eating food. As a matter of fact, in our family, discipline meant not eating with the left, eating with the right. Discipline meant not making sound when you're eating. Is that what we mean when we say discipline? With the People Power Movement and the National Unity Platform, discipline is wider than that. Friends, many of us, if not all of us, are not under anybody's house or anybody's control. So, what is discipline to us? According to me, discipline, number 1, discipline is the ability to control yourself, to control one's behavior, and to be able to control one's conduct. Discipline is not doing something even when you can do it. Discipline is not drinking and getting drunk even when you can afford to do it. To the men, discipline means not humanizing even when you're very handsome. Discipline means self-control, sacrificing a little for the greater good. Discipline, ladies and gentlemen, means respect for oneself and for others. And that respect for others, I must emphasize, respect for others, especially where and when you disagree. That is discipline. Discipline means taming oneself, sacrificing your ego. That discipline is a very important element in every struggle. And we've been told from time immemorial that any revolution without discipline is dead. So if you don't have that discipline, we are finished. I always communicate to our friends, especially young people, that we have a duty to be disciplined and to show that discipline to the population, to those that watch us. Because the way we conduct ourselves is certainly going to be the way that people interpret us. But this is a message I've been giving, especially most of our bloggers. I call them our bloggers, not because we control them, but because many of them speak for the people of Uganda. But again, the ability to conduct ourselves by a certain standard, that is discipline. Because we can't hold him accountable. Many people have castigated us, even when some bloggers speak out there. Blogger over politician discipline means discipline means controlling your anger, even when it gives you satisfaction when you explode. Discipline, kitegeeza kukkiriziganya ne bannongi abannaye twagambye tutambule bwe tuti omulamwa waffe gubeere ku Uganda guleme kubeera gwa kulumbagana na kwalalira abantu betulowooza oba betulaba nti batulwanyisa. That is discipline. And so we believe that in the new Uganda we must have that discipline. Part of the problem in our country is that there's no discipline. Even in institutions where there should be the highest level of discipline, the military and police, there's zero discipline. No wonder the soldiers of Uganda, the police officers, are raping young boys in detention. So, let what is happening in our country, yes, I didn't make a mistake. The police officers in Uganda are raping young boys in custody. So I'm saying we must teach it to ourselves. We're not just going to learn it when we get there. We won't be deceiving ourselves. You cannot give what you don't have. So we should have it now. So we're looking at Uganda in Pia, the Kuya Bakulese, our Abasani. Number two is reliability. Reliability in Uganda. Bwesigwa? No, that's not Bwesigwa. Reliability. We should be people to rely on. Owesigwa. So, reliability to the people of Uganda. We mean dependability. We should be people that the people can depend on. And we can only confirm that to our people, not through our words, no, but through our actions. We should be able to win public trust and public confidence. We can only do that by demonstrating consistency, so that people know that because of the way we conducted ourselves yesterday, and today, we will conduct ourselves tomorrow. We cannot be saying one thing today and another thing tomorrow. Standing for one value today and another value tomorrow. Mandela taught us that any man that changes his position depending on who he's dealing with, that's not a person that can lead a country. So we cannot be standing for justice today and injustice tomorrow, or the other way around. Then we won't be reliable. People won't rely on us. So we believe in having trust, public trust, and public confidence in a new Uganda. That is what is going to make us leaders, what our name. Number three is integrity. Always. This is something that is lacking in Uganda, not only in the political class, very unfortunately, even within the elders, very, very unfortunately, even within religious leaders. You saw a bishop from Gomba, bishop. You saw a bishop asking for a car from General 7 and promising him work for him in the next election. So the integrity has, faded away. We need to resurrect it. We as a national unity platform, we believe in integrity, we believe in a way simple. And our kind of integrity, ladies and gentlemen, means holding oneself accountable. You yourself. Over time we've been taught that integrity is doing the right thing, even when nobody's watching you. So tuberebe simbu, eri, abantu bafe, but most importantly, on the values that we stand for, what we believe in as people, doing the right thing, even when we are alone, doing the right thing, even under challenging circumstances, standing for values, even when you're facing your own friend, your own relative, and those that, are expected to get away with it. That is what is wrong with our country, where you will find Museveni holding the likes of, who is this guy that ran against him? No. I even forget their names. not Babasi, in the recent election. Tumukunde, you hold Tumukunde accountable and you court-martial him, but Mohozi does the same thing and gets away with it. You know. So that should be different in the new Uganda. If we say this is what we believe in, all of us are going to be held by the same standards. That is what is going to make people believe that indeed we are people to be trusted, we are people who want the word integrity. Most importantly, friends, integrity should mean to all of us standing by strong moral principles. Unfortunately, integrity is down, like I said, across the country. But we should believe that we can resurrect it. We should look at examples across the world. We are not short of examples. Number 4, ladies and gentlemen, and this is very important, is inclusiveness. Now, like I said in the beginning, we are Ugandans that come from different walks of life. We have farmers, we have lawyers here, we have teachers there. We have men, we have women, we have children. We have different backgrounds, different walks of life. In the new Uganda, everybody must matter. Every view must matter. Every belief must matter. That's the only way we are going to claim, and rightly so, that we're working for Ugandans, all Ugandans. There shouldn't be first-class Ugandans and Ugandans. We shouldn't be comfortable because the majority is comfortable. Our Secretary General mentioned it, that Obote is unfamous, quoted saying we shall not wait for Karamoja to develop. I'm here to tell you that we shall develop together with Karamoja. We shall work with the disabled people. And if they are slow, we are all going to be slow until we can push them to walk fast on the same pace with us. We are going to have the same standards. Those are going to be open for both boys and girls, men and women. Amen. Everybody is going to be included. We are going to hold hands with everybody and jump the bridge together. We are going to include everybody, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we believe in. We are going to have equality and equity. We are going to be equal. Whether you are physically disabled or not, Uganda is going to be for all of us. Everybody will be included. A very simple example is that you're not going to find a building in a new Uganda that does not have a ramp. You're not going to have, facilities that don't cater for other people. We believe in that, but we must demonstrate that. That's a value that we believe. Because one person, one Ugandan to be left behind, that is too many Ugandans to be left behind. We shall strive to involve a wide range of ideas, like I said, of views and perspectives. Tribes, religions, beliefs, genders, ages, etc. must and will all be represented in a new Uganda. In a new Uganda, every view will matter. That's what we believe in. We are going to include everyone. That's the only way you can take a nation forward. Number 5, friends, this is patriotism. And we don't mean this patriotism of Museveni that is being sung. Patriotism Patriotism, in simple terms, is love of one's country. But what is a country? Because we view our country different from the way Museveni views it. Museveni views a personal property. And all of us are like his livestock. But when we see our country, when we view our country, we see home. And we see fellow citizens. And we believe in love for our country. Omoyo we gwanga. Ate gwanga be bantu. Because one man asks one country. Patriotism to us means, a people-centered mindset. We cannot claim to be patriotic when we are talking about an unfree country. We talk about patriotism meaning a free country. Patriots are country lovers, they are not power lovers. So we're going to be country lovers in a new Uganda. Patriotism for us means tolerating difficult and challenging conversations. Patriotism to us means tolerating people, even those that don't believe what we believe in, for as long as we all are Ugandans, because we believe all of us are going to have an equal stake in that new Uganda that we will be calling home. Patriotism, ladies and gentlemen, I emphasize on disagreement because that's what makes us human beings. If we all agree, we would be damn fools. One man called Howard Zinn said that dissent is the highest level of patriotism, because that does not mean individual, it means country. So patriotism will be demonstrated to the core in the new Uganda. And finally, about patriotism, ladies and gentlemen, patriotism for us means the spirit of common good. I always talk about it and say patriotic leaders develop their countries. And I always give an example of a country like America. In a country like America, with patriotic leaders, which is well governed, there is that real feel of common good. When you're poor, your poverty ends in your house. You get out of your house, you're just as rich as any other American. You are as rich as Bill Gates in America when you leave your poverty in your house. You walk on good roads, you go to good hospitals, etc. But in a country where leaders are not patriotic, in a country that is mismanaged like Uganda, even when you're so rich, your wealth ends in your house. You get out, you're just as poor as Edmutu. The bad roads are going to affect you equally. The insecurity is going to affect you equally. So for us, patriotism is love, practical love for the country. And people that love their countries do good for their countries. And countries are not just territories. Countries are citizens. Countries are people. Finally, on our values, ladies and gentlemen, number 6 is service. Service of where it is at. And that begins by the kind of leadership that we believe in. Servant leadership, where leaders are servants, they are workers, and citizens are the bosses. And that is supposed to be clear and evident, because these are the people that we go to. We sing for them. You find politicians dancing for people, even those that